Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Now, where am I? Marika and Me Lounge Bar. That's where I'm sitting. I tell you what, the weather is amazing. And the first thing I'd like to do is say a huge thank you to all of the people that came to see us on the Saturday night just gone, because that was our inauguration. Is that how you say it? I don't know. Drop in the comments. How do you say it? But that was our opening night for the karaoke, and the people that came in, oh my goodness, thank you very, very much indeed. We had a gang of guys who, I think one of them was the son of Tom Jones. His name was Andy. Thank you very, very much indeed. And oh my God, could he sing Delilah? He certainly could. And we also had a crew, and this is a very interesting story, by the way, because two young ladies came in. One was all the way from in downtown America, and her name was Jess. If you're watching, Jess, thank you very, very much for coming in. You came in with one of your friends. I didn't get her name, and I apologise for that. They sang a song or two, and then they went on their travels to go and get something to eat. And they said to us they would be back, and they were. But they didn't come back on their own, no. They came back with 27 of their friends, and it turns out that they are all digital nomads who hang out in downtown Ayia Napa. They'd come down to Paphos for the weekend. They fell in love with Mr. Paul and Marika at the Marika Me Lounge Bar, and they came back and they partied the night away. There was many other couples as well. I think in total there was 56 people, which is quite a lot of people, by the way, and they spent very, very freely indeed, and we do thank them for that. It was the best night I've had in a long, long time, and on top of that, the till was ringing like crazy. So big thank you to all the guys that came to see us at the Marika Me Lounge Bar on the most famous street in the world, which of course is Bar Street in downtown Paphos. We're open from 1 p.m. until late, certainly 1 a.m. in the morning. And now we've decided on a Sunday to give ourselves a little break, we will be closed. So we're open Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. And of course karaoke is on a Monday, a Wednesday and a Saturday. So come and join us. Now, this is one of those videos where Mr. Paul, shall we say, says it how it is. Because it's a video for the people that love us, and it's a video for the people that hate us. Many, many people like us, and many, many people have met us over the last few years and fallen in love with us, and we've fallen in love with you as well. But of course there is one or two people that don't like us, whatever that reason may be. Perhaps they don't like my voice, perhaps they don't like me dressed head to toe in blue, or perhaps they're just jealous, more likely, isn't it? And one or two of those have commented that perhaps the Marika Me Lounge Bar won't survive. Well, that's a shame for you guys, isn't it? Because as many people who watch the channel know, Mr. Paul has got money. So Mr. Paul is able to keep this bar open whether it makes money or not. The point of this bar is to allow people to come to Paphos and get information. Whether it be about moving to Cyprus, whether it be about coming on holiday to Cyprus, where's the nice restaurant to go, where's a nice bar to go? Well, obviously the best bar to come is this bar, isn't it? The Marika Me Lounge Bar. But that's not how we are. If you want a quiet night, if you want some live entertainment, perhaps if you want to go and watch my mate Sean Lynch, we'll tell you where he is. The idea of having a bar is to work with other bars and restaurants and hotels to help you guys find the best time while you're on holiday, or perhaps if you live in Cyprus, isn't it? So if you're looking for a Jeep safari, a boat trip, a hire car, information, pop in and see us. You don't even have to buy a drink. You can sit and chat with Mr. Paul all day long. And many, many people like to come in and sup on a pint, like our Sir Stephen. He comes in twice a week, has 5 pints of Guinness, while we put the world to right. I remember when Sir Troy was in town, he would pop in 2 or 3 times a week and sup on a pint. And guess what? He liked 5 pints of Guinness as well. He's now on his adventures in Western Africa, but soon he'll be coming back to Paphos and relocating his family to Paphos as well, so they get a nice calm life. And there's many people considering the move to Paphos and many people making the move to Paphos. So back to the ups and downs of running a bar, shall we say. Now, this now is the centre of operations for Mr. Paul. So again, it goes against the grain of some of the people who think, oh, that bar's going to close very soon. Well, it's not, I promise you. It'll be open this year, next year, the year after, the year after. So you'll have to keep coming back, watching the videos as I poke fun at you. Whether anyone comes in or not, the bar will remain open. It's as simple as that. But just to upset you that little bit more, every day people come in, and I think I'll do once a week a little video telling you how much we actually take, because maybe some people might be interested in that. Our overheads, if you understand me now, open and honest with everybody, because that's what Mr. Paul is, by the way, contrary to what some people believe. But I was sitting here the other day with Lady Caroline. That's the lady of the so sweet Caroline, and Lord Nigel of the big guns. And she suggested that perhaps we should open our hearts a little bit more. And we always try to be positive. We always try to show the positive side of living in Cyprus and the beauty of Paphos. But of course, what about our lives? Now, our lives are great in Paphos, but of course you have your ups and downs with your businesses and of course with the bar. Because obviously it is a huge concern to myself, because like I say, I can afford to keep this bar open whether it takes a penny or not. But obviously I would rather it make a couple of bob and then I don't have to put a couple of bob into it, obviously. I mean, I can write the bar off against my tax bill. For those of you who are, shall we say, intelligent and a little bit stupid, I earn enough. So whether this bar makes money or not doesn't really bother me that much. But I would like people to come in more and more and more, because obviously it makes the day much more interesting, doesn't it? It's as simple as that. And like I say, at the moment, in a week, shall we say, probably about 150 to 200 people come into the lounge bar and they sit, they chat, they have a great time. Often these people come back again and again, so that tells you a lot, doesn't it? That tells you that the experience that they have here is unique. It's not a bar where we just go, there you go, there's your Coke, $2.50. No, it's a bar where we go, hey, there you go, there's your Coke, that's $2.50. Let's have a chat about living in Paphos, and that's what a lot of people want to know. But like I was saying, I think once a week, like Lady so sweet Caroline said, we will do a sit-down video and talk about the ups and downs of running a bar and some of our ideas, and hopefully you can drop in the comments some of your ideas and tell us which direction that we should go in. Now, like I say, we started karaoke on the Saturday night and we had an amazing night. We truly did. 1,500 euros or thereabouts, shall we say, came into the till. We'll round it up or round it down to keep it simple. Now, the overhead, like I said, is around about 200 euros a day, plus obviously the cost of drinks as we replenish them. So that means that we had a very, very good day indeed. And we do raise a glass to the guys that came to see us. Thank you very, very much indeed. So, like I say, one day we take less than 200 and one day we take more than 200. But as long as we have one of those decent days, Mr. Paul hasn't got to keep putting his money in, which is good, because that means I get to keep more and more of my money so I can keep it going through October, November, December, January, February and March until we do it all over again. Excellent. So for the people who love us, this bar will be here until the end of time. And for the people who hate us, guess what? This bar will be here till the end of time. Why not pop in and say a big hello? You haven't even got to tell us your name when you come in. You could just sit there and buy a drink, couldn't you? Although I suppose that would upset you, wouldn't it? Because that means you'd be giving me some of your money. So continue with your miserable lives, as I say. As myself and the most beautiful woman in the world, your Marika and my Marika, continue on our next adventure. So drop in the comments, what would you like us to talk about? Is it a good idea? I mean, it's one of them, isn't it? It's mixed, isn't it? because the haters, the haters will like to hear that, oh, on a Tuesday, you only took 37 euros. But of course, they won't like to hear it on a Saturday when we took 1,500 euros. In other words, that was enough money to keep us going all week without Mr. Paul having to dip into his pocket. So, videos hopefully that will keep you engaged as you keep on coming back to see what's going on in the lives of Mr. Paul, that's me, and of course Marika. Obviously we're going to go back to a normal schedule now. We've readjusted to having a bar because many people know that I've got some other businesses that I run as well. I've got a car body shop and a car mechanics. That's where the money comes from, obviously. That's what allows us to have a decent lifestyle in downtown Paphos, and that luckily produces enough money, as I've said a couple of times in this video, to keep this bar open, whether it takes a penny or not. Doesn't make any difference to me. And of course, at the end of the year, whatever this lost, I can write off against my tax bill. Happy days. You never know. If it doesn't make any money, I might actually make more money anyway. It's a confused world that we live in, isn't it? Yes, it is indeed. An absolutely amazing world. Because in my other businesses, I can only put so many things against tax. Now I've got another business, I can put more things against tax. It is a crazy, crazy world that we live in. I was talking to the accountant the other day and he told me, these were his exact words, Mr. Paul, you can lose up to 50,000 euros at the Marika and Me Lounge Bar, and guess what? You won't lose a penny. Now that was music to my ears. If you're an accountant out there, thank you very, very much indeed. And we're already getting our first VAT return back as well for all the money that we spent. And guess what? It's much, 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 much bigger than the VAT check that we've got to pay to the government. So what a crazy world we live in. Fantastic. So to all the guys that love us, I'm sure they think that's amazing. And to all the guys that hate us, they think that that is terrible. But that's life, isn't it, at the end of the day? So I'm going to say a huge, huge thank you for watching. We've come out of our tiredness, shall we say, because those of you who follow the channel regularly know that literally we've not stopped since the beginning of November, 7 days a week, many, many hours into our lives, our businesses, and of course, most importantly, into the Marika and Me Lounge Bar. The mission has been completed, and every day it now gets easier and easier, which is good news for myself and Marika, good news for the guys that love us, and terrible news for the guys that hate us, isn't it? But it does make you laugh, doesn't it? And you never know. One of these days they may choose to come in and tell me exactly what they think of me, because I'd love to hear it. I really, really would. And then I can just sit here, get one of these, light it up and say those magic, magic words. And what are they? You know what? Life is good on the island of love. If you like what you see, please hit the like. Doesn't cost you a single penny. Hit the subscribe button. Doesn't cost you a single penny. It just tells YouTube that you like what you've seen, and perhaps they should recommend this little channel known as Marika and Me to more like-minded people like yourselves. If you would like to gift us a couple of bob or two, you can do it via the comment section on YouTube. That's with a super thanks button. I'd like to say a huge, huge thank you to one or two that do. If your name is Sir David, Lady Angela, thank you very, very much indeed. If your name is Lord of the Ritchie in downtown Bratislava and Lady Zuska, thank you very, very much indeed. And of course, you can also hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform, and you could gift us a virtual coffee. And everyone knows that Mr. Paul does like a nice hot latte or two. So I want to Google these magic words, Buy Me a Coffee, Marika and Me, or the other way around, Marika and Me, Buy Me a Coffee. Up will come our landing page. You can choose to read a little bit more about us, a comment or two. And we all like to read the comments, especially on Buy Me a Coffee, because everybody loves us to bits. Thank you very, very much indeed. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You can also join us as a superstar member via the Buy Me a Coffee platform, like Lady Kerry, Order the Tony, our day man. Thank you very, very much indeed. And of course, you can also hunt us down on PayPal or get our details via our email on our About page on our YouTube channel if you wish to purchase a brick on the Wall of Fame. And if you come back for the next video, I'm going to explain to you what is going on with the Wall of Fame. Unfortunately, we have a little bit of a teething problem with the planning permission, but soon the Wall of Fame will become a figment of the Marika and Me Lounge Bar. I'm going to raise a glass and say cheers to all the guys that have supported us over the years, all the people that come and see us and are coming to see us. Cheers, guys. We'll see you very, very soon indeed. The real thing, Coca-Cola. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.